you're racist. I will spit on your face, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, best of luck with that. It's what?
Communist scum off our streets! Communist scum off our streets! Communist scum! Why do you always look like communist rats?
Growing increasingly fed up with politicians virtue signalling about illegal migration, we crossed the English Channel to Calais to tackle the issue head on and do what no other politician will do: protect our borders. I'm a firm believer that actions speak louder than words, and now is the time for action if we are to save Britain. Our plan was to stop a migrant boat by any means necessary, so we staked out one of the trafficking hotspots in northern France, where migrants often camp out in the trees before making a mad dash for the sea. However, due to the poor weather, there were no crossings, so we decided to confront the illegal migrants and the trafficking facilitating NGOs head on and make it very clear that illegals are not welcome in Britain. If our elected politicians lack the spine to tell these criminals they aren't welcome, we will do it instead.
You are not welcome in Great Britain. You are not welcome. I don't care how far you've travelled, you are not welcome in Great Britain. And you will be made to feel unwelcome.
You don't allow to make camera here.
Yeah, we're filming you.
I talk with you. It is.
Shut up.
Perfect.
We're filming you. We're filming all of you. We're filming you. We're filming you. We're filming all of you. You are not welcome in Britain. Don't tell me who think you're talking to. I can't film you. You're all being filmed. This is all going to British intelligence. You will not be welcome in Britain. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell the people that you have waiting for you in our country. You will be met with hostility. You are entering Britain. That is your plan. To do so illegally. You are viewed as parasites.
Right, patriots. No one wants to do this job. My team don't want to do this job. Now, most common sense citizens understand what we're trying to achieve, and they've seen mine and our work for many years now. We open the dialogue. Yeah, we defend yourself at all times, of course. Don't do anything silly. But open a dialogue. Why are you wearing face coverings? Why are you sitting around on an industrial site? Where are you headed? Do you speak English? What's your motivation for coming to Britain? And then send the message. Let's all do that together. Men in Britain, why aren't we coming out here and making them feel incredibly unwelcome and creating a hostile environment? Why are we just rolling over and blaming the government? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm the first person to call out the government, and I understand that our decline is to do with the establishment, great replacement theory. It's organised. I get it. But at what point did we start forgetting our duty? Now, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of costings and how much it takes to get out there. What you've just seen is something that no one wants to do. But why aren't we doing it? And this is just a small team and a small example. Safety first, no nonsense. Call them out and tell them they're not welcome. This could be big. The next big thing in Britain. No more complaining, no more pointing fingers at the government, because they're going to keep doing this, guys. They're going to keep sending the boats. Time for action is now. We managed to locate the camps by tracking the migrants who move around on a series of public buses which are free for them to use. Once again, showing how the French establishment enables and facilitates these illegals on their journey to Britain.
You are headed towards England, are you not? We are filming you, and this is going to the British government. When you arrive in England, the British government will know who you are. You are not welcome in Britain. Each and every one of you, we have your faces. You work with the traffickers. The NGOs work with the traffickers. I have a question. Where are the women and children? Where are the women and children? In Britain, we are told you're refugees. You do not look like you're refugees. You look like you're economic migrants arriving in Britain at the hands of traffickers and at the hands of communist helpers. You're not coming over. You're not coming over. And now I'm hearing English. Now I'm hearing English. Where are you from? You go home. You're not welcome in Britain. You are planning to come to Britain illegally. They are planning to come to Britain illegally. If they were coming legally, let's see some passports.
You go.
Shut up.
You go.
Let's see some passports. Let's see some documents. Let's see some passports. Let's see some documents. What do you reckon? I'm a British citizen standing up for my country. The French government are absolute criminals. The British government, criminals. You are all coming here illegally. You speak English? Look, he wants to speak to me, so you won't let him. Why can't we speak? Why can't we speak? You see? Let's speak. He wants to fight with me. He wants to fight with me. He wants to fight with me. She just said that. Talk to me. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? We don't have a president. Someone tell me where you came from. No one. Where? Where? Where did you come from?
They won't talk to me. They won't tell me where they've come from. They're protected by women and NGOs. If they're fleeing war, why are they fleeing their wives? Why are they fleeing their families? It's lies. It's lies.
France is a safe country. France is a safe country. They don't want to stay in France. They don't want to stay in France. They don't want to stay in France. Yeah, they want to come to Britain. You're all headed towards Britain illegally. Yeah? That's what I say, mate. That's what I say. Who do you think you're speaking to? Who do you think you're speaking to? You're not coming to Britain. We've got your face. You're not coming to Britain. Yeah? All your faces, shut up. All your faces are on film. It's going to the British government. Yeah? Straight to the British government. This is going to end. All this is going to end. No one wants to speak. They can't speak English. Protected by these communists. Shut up. This has got to end, guys. They had every opportunity to speak to me and to convince me that they are legal refugees. You are little communists, look at this.
After letting the illegals know they aren't welcome in Britain, we turned our attention to Secours Catholique, an NGO dedicated to bastardizing the Christian faith by enabling Islamic extremists, rapists and murderers to illegally enter Britain.
People are illegal immigrants. These people are illegal immigrants. Go win a war sometime, then I'll speak your language. Get lost.
It's a private place. We don't want you here. We
Calm
don't
down.
want you here.
Calm
I
down.
will not come down.
Calm down.
I will not come down.
See?
You cannot tease people and then tell them to come down.
Tease people?
Yes, this is what you are doing. Why do you come to this place?
See? You're winding yourself up. Calm
Mais va
down.
te faire foutre.
You're winding yourself up. You're winding
Espèce de
yourself
facho
up.
de merde.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I will spit on your face with that mouth.
Yeah, best of luck with that. Best of luck with that. Do you speak English, sir?
Can you not film? Just go away.
We're filming everyone's faces. We're filming everyone's
But
faces.
you don't have the right to.
Yeah, we do actually.
No,
in
you
fact,
don't.
this is
No,
the bare
you-
minimum of what we can
No.
do. Because the
You're
thing
no
is,
one, you have to move away.
you're complicit in sending illegal migrants to our country. We do not know who these people are. We do not know what their motives are for being in our country, and we must protect our women and children at all costs. As a woman, do you not sympathise with that?
But I don't care about this like argument. Because for me, it's just like a racist coming here and saying bullshit.
How
So
is
you
it
have
racist to want to protect women and children?
It is.
How? How is that
It's just
racist?
Racist motivations. Like,
Racist motivations? What, to stop illegals coming over? It's such a weak argument and no one's buying it anymore. Look at this guy with the nail varnish on his hands.
No, they didn't give their consent. You're not supposed to.
Get lost.
And I didn't. No,
Do
I
you
didn't
identify
give
as a
my
woman?
consent.
You're
This is
pathetic,
illegal.
mate. You're
You
pathetic.
don't have my consent to shoot.
You don't have my consent for anything. You're a domestic terrorist. He's a domestic terrorist. You know what? How dare you? You don't have my consent to be a terrorist. These people are illegal immigrants. These people are illegal immigrants. Keep them in France.
You should go running to
Keep them in
train
France.
your heart and your
Keep them in
brain
France.
So they can work. because
See?
they are not
I won't get an answer. Keep them in France. Why not?
Yes, I would like to. And it doesn't matter.
You would like to, but instead you send them to Britain. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? These
Who the hell
people.
do you think you're talking to?
I tell you who. I tell you.
the hell
I tell you
do
who I
you
think I
think
talk. I
you're
tell you who I think
talking
I'm
to?
talking to.
Who
I think
do you think
you are a
you
nasty
are?
little
You
communist.
are not
You are a
entitled to
nasty
be
little
there.
communist.
It's a
You're a
private
domestic
space.
terrorist.
I don't care about what you say.
No
or
one
about what
cares
you
about
see.
what
You're
you
not
say
welcome
either,
here.
by the way.
You're
Not
welcome
interested in your
here.
nonsense
No,
or your
I
emotionally
don't
overcharged
discriminate
sense of
me. And this
bullshit.
is not my role.
These
Could you
people
speak-
are illegal
could you
immigrants.
switch to French?
These
Could you
people
switch
are
to
illegal
French? Do you
immigrants.
speak French?
Go win a war sometime, then I'll speak your
And
language.
you don't have my
Get lost.
consent. You don't have my
So
consent.
let's make
I
you
will
with the
press
machine gun on his little. That's a nice person to bring into Britain, isn't it? Where are you from? Are you French? Are you from France? How would you feel if an illegal immigrant came to France and raped and murdered women and children?
I don't care.
You see what she's done there? I put a perfectly valid question. Oh, I'm a child of immigrant. So what? I might be as well. I might be as well. But my grandparents were legal. Does it make sense? They were legal. If an illegal immigrant enters into a nation and murders and rapes women and children, how can you live with yourself? Get lost. I want to know, how can you live with yourselves being part of these NGOs?
Are you doing like psychology bullshit on me or something?
No, I'm not.
Because I will not change my mind.
You see, it's really
about
interesting that
what
I say
and no
something
one
so
here
very
will change their
basic,
mind.
and then you
what you are
decide to
doing
try and
is like
manipulate the
gaslighting
argument.
us, and you are screaming,
Gaslighting,
and
remember,
you are
get that little
speaking really
out of
loudly.
the bullshit toolbox. Always
No,
gaslighting.
no,
No, facts aren't racist,
There
and
is no
facts
fact.
don't lie.
There is no fact.
Illegal-
There is no facts on racism.
So
There is no
illegal
facts on
immigration doesn't happen in Britain.
There is no
Watch
facts
this,
on
guys. I'm
sexism,
going to unpack
and
this.
there is no facts on
Is,
fascism.
here we go, fascism. They're
Yes,
communists.
this is fascism.
They're communists.
This is fascism.
You're a Nazi.
And being
You
again-
are communists. You are domestic terrorists. You are domestic terrorists. No one's falling for your
How many
bullshit.
only people have a migrant background?
A what?
Polish?
How many
Irish?
of you have big backgrounds?
Maybe half of us.
Half of us?
Yeah.
And you don't feel ashamed
Go on.
about yourself?
Go on.
You don't feel
So,
ashamed?
so,
How
so
can you
here we
be
go.
illegal
Notice how that
immigrants?
pitch went through the roof. She won't rationalise with me. So you're saying that if we've got immigrant blood,
You should just focus.
See?
We don't want you there.
See?
We use the same language
See?
as you use on us.
See?
You tell us to
See?
get up. You tell us
Go
to
win
get
a war.
lost.
Go
We
win a
use
war.
the same
Go
language
win
as
a
you.
war.
You should
Go win a
get
war.
off this place.
Go win
We
a war.
don't want you over there.
Go win a
We don't
war.
want you. We don't
Go
want
win
you.
a war.
Win a war on what?
Go
On
win a
what?
war.
On what? Have you won
Go
a
win a war.
Have you won a war?
British
What do you
Empire.
bring to the table?
British Empire.
Nothing. We don't want to speak
You
to
see?
you. You
British
should
Empire
leave.
brought nothing
You
to the
tell us
table.
to get lost. Get the fuck off of here. It's a private place. We don't
Calm.
want you here.
Calm.
We
Calm
don't
down.
want you here.
Calm
I
down.
will not come down.
Calm down.
I will not come down.
See?
You cannot tease people and then tell them to come down.
Tease people.
Yes, this is what you are doing. Why
spoke
do
to
you
about-
come to this
See?
place?
See? You're winding yourself up.
Mais
Calm
va te
down.
faire foutre.
You're winding
Va te
yourself
faire
up.
foutre.
You're
Espèce de
winding yourself
facho
up.
de merde.
Did you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I will spit on your face with that mouth.
Yeah, best of luck with that. Best of luck with that. That's it. Listen to your handler. That's it. This is illegal. Geneva Convention. What are you talking
Human
about?
rights, allez, go, thank you.
Human rights. What are you talking about? Human rights.
Apparently something you just don't know and are not
So you don't
interested
believe in borders? Have you ever put your passport in at border control? Have you ever put your passport in at border control? Huh? Have
Do you want to push me more?
Oh,
Do
I
you want
like.
to
Do you see what
press
she's
more?
done? Look. She's been pushing me with the bike
Oh,
for
la, la,
5
such a
minutes,
victim.
and then as soon as
Such a victim.
no, it's brilliant. Then as soon as I stand my ground, she says, "Oh, are you going to get in my face more?" I call it out, and she calls me a victim. These people are psychotic. They are absolutely psychotic. You are absolutely mental.
Oh, and you're so smart.
It's not. No, the things I've said nothing
And you're
smart.
generous.
Everything I've said is basic. Yeah, you have no argument. These commies, to all those people in Britain who think that it's just about illegal and legal migration and just about two-tier policing and two-tier justice, there is a very large part of the patriotic movement that refuses to acknowledge that communism still represents the #1 threat to national security in Britain. This argument, these types of people, it hasn't taken very long. They're domestic terrorists. The far left, the communists, they're domestic terrorists. They've got to go. They've got to go. You can't reason with it. And they are specialists, they are designed, they are trained, they are architects in the subversion of British culture and Christianity. They're domestic terrorists. Where are the women and children? Where are... Oh, there's a nice big spliff. That's nice. Where do you get your drugs from? Yeah, because it's really bad optics. NGO lady doesn't want you there because it's really bad optics. It's not good optics. Yeah, cool. So where are the women and children, guys? Where are the women and children? They're not going to tell me. The NGOs, they're lying. They're colluding with the Albanian terrorists. Let's start calling it what it is. This is domestic terrorism facilitated by the French and the British government. Let's just start calling it what it is. Where are the women and children? Are these people vetted migrants? Are they documented migrants? They're not.
What do you care?
I care very much when women and children are raped and murdered in Britain. Now, how do you feel about having these people in France?
I don't have anything to tell you.
How do you feel, as a woman, how do you feel about having undocumented migrants in your country?
We will not reply to you.
Why not,
So
though?
I think it's better if you can leave.
Why not? Can you tell me why, guys? Can you tell me why? Are you okay with having illegal migrants in your communities in France? To take a picture of your face, and then we send it to the government.
Why you don't welcome here either? What do you care?
You're not. These people aren't welcome in Britain. They're not welcome in Britain. Now, I think you guys work for an NGO, and I think that you support these people. I think you make sure they get food. I think you make sure that they get to where they've got to go to in terms of a boat. I think you work with the traffickers, the Albanian traffickers, and I think that this is morally wrong.
What time is the show over?
The show is 24/7 because Britain is filled with illegal migrants. We're talking 5, maybe 10 million. These are undocumented, unvetted migrants. Have you ever been through border control? Have you ever gotten on a plane? Have you ever had to show your passport? Now, this is really important. When I say far left extremism is domestic terrorism and we need to start waking up to the realities of the danger of these communists, the people and their ideology both. You've just seen this despicable thing. Feels no remorse, feels no shame, is a trained professional agitator, and as you always see, I'll behave impeccably, but I'll call out the BS and the nonsense. The unholy alliance, and this is key, it's not just the Islamists and the communists. It's the illegals, the traffickers, and Antifa clearly are present here in these illegal migrant camps. These people in here aren't French. They should be deported. They don't have French documentation. Antifa are clearly here. You've seen from the footage. They are clearly here to protect and to subvert, and they don't really want us to know the gubbins of what's going on. You've seen it for yourself, guys. I try and reason, maybe they're a bit socialist, lefty, deluded. That's Antifa, guys. Antifa are working with the Albanian traffickers and the NGOs, and I wouldn't be surprised if we vetted all of the NGOs, their membership would be to Socialist Worker Party, etc., and Antifa. This problem of far left extremism runs so very deep. It's disgusting, and it's scary as well. As you can see, guys, it's not the best of weather. Take a look at that. How many illegal migrants crossing on boats today? None, zero. Ergo, the weather is doing more to protect our sovereign borders and the most vulnerable within society than the British government, who work for us, you and me, citizens of the UK, the taxpayer. I'm absolutely sick that it has come down to me and my team despite other political parties who label themselves as centre-right nonsense having actual MPs in Parliament. This is what it's come down to. UKIP is spearheading the project to get everyone who is concerned about the state of illegal immigration to northern France to begin the scouting mission to tip the French police off to stop these boats, because I promise you the boats aren't going to stop. They're not going to stop, guys. But Matt Goodwin and Nigel Farage and everyone else will continue the outrage and continue the numbers and continue the stats. I'll give you some numbers and some stats. Since 2018 to where we are now, approximately 150,000 illegal invaders have entered Britain at a ticket sale price to the Albanian mafia of £1,000 a pop. It's 150 million turnover in 7 years to a militia of Albanians, which the British government, the French government and Interpol apparently can't reduce, sort, end forever. It is now down to us. You'll see from the footage, we've done our homework, we've done our risk assessments. Now it's time for volunteers. Now it's time to sign up at ukip.org, put your name forward to come out to northern France, led by team leaders, and start working with the French police, because they have to arrest them. If you make some sort of noise towards the French police, they have to act, they have to do something, but they don't know where, and they're overstretched. So we will do it, but it's going to be safe, because you're going to be working with the French police, tipping them off with regards to where these people deploy these boats from. Now, you've seen in the footage, and this is something that I really am angry about, the non-governmental organisation, the V-Active, Care for Calais, for example. These NGOs hire communists, whether paid or volunteers, to be the gatekeepers, to be the mother and father of these migrants, smoking their weed, supplying them with drugs. And then when we turn up and we say we want to know what's going on here as concerned British citizens, they call us racist, they call us Nazis. We say that our culture's being subverted, we say that we're bringing in immigrants, we don't know what their intent is on the British public. They say you're lying when immigrants commit crime, it's just racist. That argument's been completely lost, guys. The right is winning and the tide is turning. But we've exposed how communists in Britain and in France have teamed up to ensure that these migrants are housed, watered and fed. You saw how aggressive the migrants got with us. You saw how rude they were. You saw that they covered their faces. They carry balaclavas. They don't want their faces on film. They don't want the governments to know who they are. It's because they've committed crimes. It's because they're criminals. Why would you hide your face? They know they're illegal. They are coming to Britain from that shore. The French don't even want them, and they're facilitating our island to be flooded with illegals. The number one threat to Britain in 2025 remains far left extremism, communism, and we've exposed that. It's time to take action. If you want your country back, there's an awful lot of work to do. To secure our borders, all it takes is for good men to stand up, get over to northern France, and let's see if we can put an end to the boats, because the government's not going to do it. It's down to us.
Thank you so much for watching and helping us expose the two-tier system in Britain. We can only keep fighting back against the communists due to the support of our members, so please consider supporting my mission and the vital work we do at UKIP by joining us as a member today. Thank you.